I'm Lupe. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fantastic start to the new year, and what better way to celebrate 2020 than with a fresh out of the oven collection. This is from Colourpop Cosmetics, their newest mint collection. Got it fresh out. Actually, this is their brush roll that was recently launched in December. But here is the collection, and I'll be reviewing it, showing you what the deal is with every product, showing you swatches, showing you the application, and of course testing out the palette right here, their Mint to Be palette, which I actually have already done a tutorial on. This is a video that was sponsored by Colourpop Cosmetics. Well, not this one, but the tutorial itself. If they do happen to publish it, then I will definitely let you know. Let's just jump right into it. And I'm starting off with the Matcha Love little set right here. It includes a face milk and it includes a lippy scrub. This will retail for $14. It just launched today at 10 a.m. and I'm starting off with the lip scrub here. Really great stuff. I don't think it's anything extraordinary or ordinary. It just is a great scrub for your lips. If you want to wear those beautiful matte lipsticks, then you gotta have a lip scrub. Or you can, of course, make one yourself just with honey, sugar, and either you can do lime or you can do milk, or you can do rose water as I do. Now, I'm not familiar with their scrubs, so I'm not sure if each specific scrub is tailored to have that specific scent. This is supposed to be matcha. It does smell kind of earthy. It smells planty. Planty? Okay. It's very soft to the touch as well. It's not sticky, it just leaves a little tacky residue behind. Now the face milk, the face milk. So this is the matcha face milk, and if you're not familiar with the Fourth Ray Beauty face milks, they're pretty much a silky formula, like a moisturizer that really just moisturizes your skin. I love taking care of my skin, especially during the winter time. I've been staring at my chin this past couple of weeks because I actually get a rash. I know, maybe TMI. I actually get a rash on my hand every freaking year. It looks scaly, it looks patchy, it looks red, blotchy, and it burns because it's so cracked. It's like dead skin. I don't have it on my hands this time. It traveled onto the face. It traveled onto my beautiful chin here. Let me show you really quickly. If you watch my, my foundation reviews, then you know that I have pretty much clear skin for the most part. But look at the bumpiness. It's really dry, and look, my foundation is even cracking in this area downwards because this whole entire section is super dry. So it has been a very helpful in combating the dryness that I do have going on. Next up in this collection is the Glitterly Obsessed Body Glitter. I'm sure you're very familiar with these, and I feel like they're a little controversial actually. A lot of people say that you shouldn't apply this on your...
It actually does not say anything about the eyes. It simply says to apply it to hair and body.
I feel like if you really want to feel safe about using this glitter, or any glitter for that matter, is to always wipe your makeup from the top here and then upwards, and then kind of just remove all that glitter. Or if it's loose glitter or pressed glitter, what you can do is take some tape it on your eyelid and then remove it, and you're good to go. But yeah, so these are the two glitters from this collection. This one is Fresher Than You, and this one is Mint Condition. Now they look pretty similar from first glance, but they're very different. Mint Condition here has green iridescent glitters, and then Fresher Than You, it's mostly like a blue tone. So pretty. Next we have the Super Shock shadows here. There's one in Mint for You, and then Flux here. Flux is a matte eyeshadow, and Mint for You is a metallic eyeshadow. And they retail for $6 each. Cream eyeshadows are not my favorite. I've never really purchased them. I'm trying to think of a time that I did, but you know, I don't think I've purchased cream eyeshadows. They caught my eye from this collection was the shimmery eye glaze in Good at Being Naughty, and it's pretty much a I just remembered I just bought Kylie's cream eyeshadow. Used it in an eyeshadow look yet, but super excited to do so. So once again, these Super Shock shadows are a cream powder formula, dry super quickly, and there's no fallout, and it's very pigmented. And now the final product in this freshly minted collection is the Mint to Be pressed powder eyeshadow palette. So this palette, $12. It includes 9 eyeshadows, a fair share of matte and metallic eyeshadows. So the first eyeshadow here is Get Fresh. Get Fresh is a pretty beautiful matte pastel mint color. Next up is Mint Tea, and this is a metallic vibrant mint with a gold sheen. Next is Play It Cool. Play It Cool is an icy mint green with a dual chrome shift. Next is Seltzer here, and Seltzer is a soft aqua. It has very tiny specks of silver. Can't really tell that well. It'll give like a really beautiful shimmer, but for people who don't like shimmer, you know what I mean? It's like the faintest appearance of shimmer is in here. Next is Mojito Mommy, which is a true mint. And this next one I cannot pronounce, so here we go. This one here is a soft, let's see, it's a soft dusty mint. Next up is Ice Cold. Ice Cold is the perfect color for the outer corner to get that definition. And then we have Freshman, which is a mid-tone mint. And finally, we have Chill Factor here. Chill Factor is described as a deepened mint color. So those were the swatches of Mint to Be. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And you will see it in action in less than maybe 10 seconds. And I also will have another tutorial using this palette next week. So, alrighty my loves, let's go ahead and get started and see how to recreate this very easy look. Let's go ahead and start with a very simple look that you can achieve easily. So starting off with Get Fresh and a big fluffy blending brush like this. Well, this would be helpful, right? I kind of just searched for my mirror and it's kind of to the side. Starting off with Get Fresh on the crease. The colors here are light in nature. Of course, they are pastel, but I really feel like people shouldn't pass on this palette or any light palette for that matter, just because the colors are super light and you feel that you might not get the best pigmentation or the colors are really just dusty or powdery or patchy. These I can guarantee are super creamy to the touch, but not to be considered a creamy eyeshadow, you know? But these are very pigmented, not patchy, not dusty. Look at how easily it blended nicely. I'm also taking that light shadow I worked with and applying it underneath my lower lash line. Then with that same fluffy brush, I'm going with the second lightest shade here, which is called Dement.
I cannot believe it is a French word. I took a P French class, Sue. Dement.
I'm applying this eyeshadow right over the crease and just below the smokiness of the base eyeshadow. The layering of these eyeshadows help create dimension and not have such a flat looking makeup look. Now for the outer corner, I'm switching up my brushes and I'm using a smaller fluffy blending brush. Here we go. This is the one I used as my base and transition shade, and this is a little bit smaller. Packs on a little bit more color. And I'm using Ice Cold with a mix of Chill Factor. And I'm applying that on the outer corner. Oh, I love this color so much. It's like a true spearmint. I'm also applying Ice Cold on the lower lash line. It's like a hint of it right below. So I'm going to use Mint Tea. I always like to do this instead of a brush because if you apply it with a brush, let me get the brush right here. Let's say a flat brush, no matter how much you pack it on, let's pack it on here. And no matter what brand you're using, it won't always apply the best. So I always like to try my finger first. Look at the difference. Of course I still have to blend this one, but you get the best pigment and the best look if you use your finger. Typically for the inner corner, I do the same thing. I use my pinky and apply it. However, I don't really want it to be too glamorous and too bold in the inner corner. I want it to be more of a soft inner glow. So I'm switching to a Colourpop E20 brush, which is a small flat brush. I don't know if you can tell. Here we go. And I'm using Play It Cool, slightly tapping first and then blending up and down. I'm using the CoverGirl Liquid Liner Tractor in the shade 325. You know, just a little simple looking eyeliner here. These lashes right here are so funny to me. They look like mosquito legs on steroids, and I love them. These are like baddie lashes, you know? The ones you see on Instagram, on TikTok. You can't open this. Like, holy shit, I'm a whole new person. Finally, apply your mascara. I'm only applying to my lower lashes. You be careful with super long eyelashes. I think I'm going to apply some eyeliner to tightline, just so that you can't see my skin peeking through. I feel like that makes it look a little bit better. Okay, so that is pretty much it. That was the tutorial. That was the review. I really hope you guys enjoyed my company today. Thank you so much for joining me. My final thoughts on this collection. I love the palette. I mean, I'm a huge fan of their $12 palettes. This is how many I have. I don't even have all of them, I don't think. Oh, and I haven't even touched this one. If I had to choose one product to recommend, I would definitely choose the palette, no doubt. But then again, you know, I'm biased about this. I create a lot of eyeshadow tutorials, so of course I'm going to use that one more often than the others. But if you are into skincare, I would definitely recommend looking into the Fourth Ray face milks. I'm pretty sure they're equally the same. So that is pretty much it for this collection. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you being here with me, spending your time with me. I hope you enjoyed the review, enjoyed the tutorial. You guys saw how easy it is to recreate that look. But I will be back with an even more dramatic look next week. Not the lashes, but just a little bit more of a glam look featuring this collection. Thank you, my loves, once again. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video.